I told you it will cut off weird. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Jim from Scotland.
Yes, from Scotland is Jean, and the first comment is from Kansu. Hello, hello.
I don't know who's who because I only see Facebook user.
Yeah, I know, but I opened on Facebook so I can see names. Elizabeth says hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Okay. So, hi, this is Nuneka.
And I'm Olga. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we are doing?
So one day I messaged you like, hey, do you want to go live on Finavar Facebook group with me? And you said, yeah, why not? Let's do numbers. And I was like, okay, cool, and very excited. And then we were like, well, numbers? Why? Wait, numbers? What numbers? So we will do what we can.
Yeah, we will do what we can. And actually, I offered, like, I got the numbers because I really like numbers. There is something about numbers that just makes me And I think that it's like butterfly or vivid ephemera that every crafter have a thing for those things. Each one of us, something with numbers, something with butterflies. So it's a common theme, and that's what I thought. And then it turned that it's not so easy.
Well, that is a challenge, and we love challenges, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yes. So Anidola, I hope I pronounced the name correctly, says, hi, Olga and Nuneka from India. Hello, India. Hi, Rika. Hi, Terry. Hello, Tama. Okay, what do you have prepared? Because you are way more prepared than I am. So I don't know why I'm sitting here and waffling instead of doing everything in panic.
I only have my base. That is one of my own designs, MDF designs, and I already painted it with Finavar black gesso, and then I will start gluing stuff, tons of things. So that's my plan for now.
Okay, my plan, because I was sure that you will come up with something super crazy and super advanced and super stunning. So I wanted wow factor. And I thought that it will be cool to have numbers suspended in the air.
Ooh.
And the way that I want to do it is with those glass elements, glass frames. They have the hangers, and either I will use that bigger one, because when I hang it on the wall, it will look like there is no background. And I will place my numbers on it. And I also have the same stencil. And to be fair, it's my favorite stencil. Like
It's
very,
really
very
cool.
favorite one. I love this one and vintage tapestry, and I use and abuse them all the time.
So
Hello.
this is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to add some stencil to my background so I can start gluing things. I
And
will
see,
use.
I was right because Karen Sue says that numbers is what get her interested in that in today's stream. So there is something with numbers. And
That's cool.
Daniela is speaking Spanish, so we'll have to translate that.
Daniela just said good evening. Hi Daniela. Hola Daniela.
Yeah, and Rosa also says hello, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Good evening.
Yeah, good.
Tamar said, my plan is to watch and add all the numbers who want to make a bet on what the total of all numbers will be. I'm going to say 35. That's
It's
very
gonna be
good.
a lot of numbers.
Okay, so my paste is a little bit dry. So I'm going to add some water. Hopefully it will work.
It will. If it will not, then add a little bit of hand sanitizer because alcohol releases the bonding in acrylic product. So, okay, so my oval is too small, definitely too small. So oval can go. That will work on the square. Hi, Moika. Okay, so uh, let me start on this one. I will use gilding glue because my plan is to add a little bit of new metallic flakes. I absolutely adore everything what sparkles, and this is blue and purple mix. It's from last release, and I'm so in love with those flakes. And also, I'm using glass surface. And on one of the previous streams in this group, I learned that if you apply texture paste of any kind directly on glass without priming, it will slide off. So, yeah. So, gilding glue. Hello, hello. Hello, Olga. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Okay, so this goes directly to the water.
I have the bucket underneath my my desk because I decided to do it in the Nuneka's way. That means I will try to clean as I go to not create a usual mess everywhere.
Well, it works for me.
Oh my God! You realize that we have two numbers that are the same. I actually asked my son to pick my numbers, and he picked 3, 8, and 5.
Whew. I like 7, so 3, 7, 8 is mine to go today. And I'm going to add also some paste. In this case, graphite paste to the numbers, so they will have some interest too. Is this dry too? No, it's okay. So that stencil was Book of Numbers, and this is Laurels.
And you know, summertime is a great time for all our products to dry in no time. So it's a good reminder if you have any paste, give them a nice spray with water.
Yeah. From time to time, open all your bottles, like pastes and paints, and add some water. Or if for the paints, if you have the liquid color fluid medium, just add a little bit of this, mix it well, and close it again. I do that like once per month.
So I'm already cleaning my glass because I discovered that my glue is way too fluid to use it like I wanted. Change of plans. Change of plans. Okay. Glass is clean, and from Gimbal Glue, I will clean my stencil also with hand sanitizer. It's a really cool way to clean off things like gilding glue because it is quite sticky, and if you don't clean your stencil very well, the stencil will be sticky all the time. And I don't want to clean my favorite stencil with the brush. So,
I
what?
think hand sanitizer is one of the best discoveries from the pandemic.
Yes,
It's so
yes,
useful.
I agree. Okay, so I will try again, and this time, okay, this time I will try with jewel paste because I think that jewel paste will actually stay on glass. I'm not quite sure, but it stays on plastic. If you have any on your pencil, it stays. It stays forever. So I hope that on the glass it will also stay forever. Okay. Okay. I'm busy working, but I see you. Okay, I will tell you who says that. It's Jess. Hello, Jessie.
Hello.
Okay. And Mila said that that pencil is so super versatile, and I love it. And I think that it goes to all Anna's pencils because they are all very versatile and easy to use design. I don't think that I have any of the pencils from her that I would be like, no, that's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Okay.
I go with the tiger eye. And the impression will not be perfect because it's the paste that has some grit to it. It's good enough. I just want to have something on my surface before I will adhere my numbers. Mhm. Go here, go here, go here. By the way, Nunu, how is your day? What are you up to today?
I've been cleaning and cooking in the morning. Then I made a quick project that I will show probably tonight on my Instagram. Mm, and then I was getting ready for this. So quite busy. And you?
Um, Actually, I was chilled. I was chilled whole day. You know, I did a little bit of cleaning, and then I was quite chilled. And then I realized that I have to start to get ready. And everything that I planned to use, it turned that either is dry or I cannot find it. So I started to panic. But now it's fine. Now it's fine. I found everything as soon as I joined in studio and I heard your calming voice. I stopped being in um, such a stress.
Okay, so I've been playing with some of the castings that I have done with Finabar molds, different of them, like several. And I also have some metallic elements, and I've been already playing with them to build my composition. So I have a plan. And you are not going to be here with me for 5 hours until I decide where I'm going to place the stuff. So I'm just going to start gluing that.
Yeah, my plan is to put.
And guys, I didn't ask you, but can you do us a favor and share this? Like,
Oh yes, oh
can
yes,
you take a screenshot and share it on your Instagram, or you can press the share button under the video and share it on your Facebook? It will be great.
yes, and it would be great if you encourage your friends to join the Inaba Open Studio group because, as we all know, all kinds of amazing things happen in that group. I absolutely love to check it out, uh, and see all the amazing inspirations.
Yeah, there are lots of people sharing their works, and also the Finabar ambassadors and Finabar design team go live here in the group um, quite often. So it's the best place to learn how to use Finabar products and get inspired.
Yeah, and Anna also goes live here.
Yep.
Sometimes by surprise. So to not miss anything, it's good to stay in the group. But talking about the molds, what is your favorite mold from all the
Hmm.
molds that we have
Ooh,
from
that's
Tina?
a tough question. Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, you can
Sheesh.
pick two.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I really like the latest one with the moons and the new stars. That those ones that are flat on the top. I
Mm-hmm.
really like those. And the one with the wings, the small skulls, and the bones. Oh my god, I love it.
My
Yeah,
favorite are both of the molds with the skulls, and for me, there is no mold that would beat the skull. I
yeah.
absolutely love grungy frames and
Oh yeah, grungy frame. Yes,
steampunk queens, but skulls are always win for me.
it's hard to choose. I'm happy we have them all, so we don't have to choose.
Okay, so when I was getting ready, I noticed that I had quite a few chipboards. So the plan is to use them. I rarely use chipboards as they are in my project. I'm definitely more MDF person, but I think that at least one of my letters will be just covered with those floral chipboards because it had a potential of looking absolutely awesome. So that's what I will do. Okay. Okay, so I will use mechanical flourishes. Oh my god, that's hard to pronounce. Oh my god, I immediately thought about how people pronounce things. Q, how I pronounce things. Quack, quack.
That was very funny. Yeah, here you go. And in Spanish is even more funny.
Because actually, guys, in case that you didn't notice, we are both not native speakers. So
I
there are
think they noticed
there are some words that we just struggle with
that
pronouncing.
we cannot say that animal that looks like a mouse with
It's hedgehog.
hedgehog. Hedgehog.
Oh my God, that combo of letters is just like I have to pronounce it very carefully and very slowly, and then it's kind of possible. But when I do it in the normal conversation, when I slow down to pronounce the words, I'm pretty sure that people think that, oh my God, are you one of those slow people? Okay, yes. So I will be happy with the flowers. So to glue keyboards that are intricate like that, I have my own trick. I will use glue for that because I could use gel medium, but glue will work a little bit faster with the keyboards. Okay, nobody can see what I'm doing, so I will move that here. Remove from underneath, and it's very quick to glue anything that is super intricate. I would spread the glue like a butter on a sandwich. on some kind of non-sticky surface. In this case, I'm reusing the packaging from the chipboard. And then I will remove this part because it will be sticking out anyway. I can place it in the different spot. Hello, hello there, beautiful. Okay, I will check on Facebook. Who is oh yeah, okay. It wasn't for us. It was Jessica welcoming somebody else. For us, she had just hello, and somebody else is welcomed with hello, beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We are
I
taking
find
notes for you to know. We are taking notes about that.
yes, yes, it goes to the notebook. Okay. Okay, so when I place it here, you can see that entire chipboard is covered with glue, with really thin layer of glue. And I will just add it to my number, press down, and leave it for a dry. I will trim it off when it will dry, and it's, like some kind of wood-like material and chipboard, so they will stick together really well and quite fast.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to build a couple of layers, so I will start drying this. Otherwise, it's not going to dry ever, ever. So,
Actually, on one of your live streams, I learned that gel medium works much better when you dry it in between layers.
yes,
It starts to be
it's
sticky.
like it becomes more sticky. It will hold better everything.
Since you shared that tip, I use it all the time. To be fair, it's the most useful thing ever. Okay. Do we have something? Yes. Okay. So I also have a really nice floral element over here. Okay, and go over here. Not this part. Okay. This part goes back to the keyboard file. Okay. And yeah, so this one will dry,
Okay.
but I want a little bit texture, so I will grab another pencil.
It's
And
not
I
fully
use
dry, but
pencil.
I can start gluing stuff on top. So this is my idea to put the number at different levels, like
Did
so.
you did you make a picture of the composition when you were planning it, or you are just hoping to recreate it
No,
perfectly?
no. My memory is really bad. I really need to take a photo. So I have my photo here and I'm taking a look all the time to it.
Okay, I have no idea how the stencil is called because I have them without packaging, but it also includes some numbers. So Tamar can make notes with how many numbers is here, and I will add it here with a little bit of what kind of paste I have here. It's silver crackle. Let's
Guys,
see.
you will feel like we are commenting to people that you cannot see in the chat. It's because we are going live at the same time on Olga's channel, on my channel, on Facebook group. So that is why you cannot see all the comments, just in case you wonder.
Yeah, because we want to spread a love for creating as wild as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, I'm not sure if my paste didn't dry out completely. No, it didn't. Okay, it's actually silver crackle paste, but I will paint over anyway. I just need a little bit of texture here and there, and that one will work really, really nicely. Okay. go here, go here. And okay, let's lift it up. I need a little bit more of something here. So now I'm very careful to not smoosh that texture that I applied at the beginning. Okay, and this one have to go to the water bucket. Okay, are you dry yet? No, not yet. Okay. Olga, is 378 a special number or random combo? Nikki, I don't know. You will have to ask my son because I asked him to pick three numbers for me, and he actually just grabbed those three. I'm pretty sure that 8 he picked because it's the only number except 0 that it's it doesn't matter if you will take it horizontally or vertically, it will always be symmetrical. So I'm pretty sure that that was the reason behind 8. The 3 and 5, I have no idea. My best guess is that those were the first ones that he saw and he wanted to go out of the store as fast as possible.
Mine are completely random.
Okay. So now I can trim all the axes and I should do it with the knife. But now I'm scared that I will cut myself on camera and YouTube and Facebook will block the footage. So I will use the snips. Okay. And of course, if you are one of those crafters who waste absolutely nothing, the snippet can be reused with no issues. Okay, I think I will leave them inside because I really like here and the flower that are
That
sticking.
looks really cool.
Okay. So the 5 will be on top and they will be like that. And now because I added keyboards here, I have an even surface. So we need one more chipboard over here. Yes. Okay. And I can glue them together and cut off the axes when they start to dry. Go here. Yay. Okay. Okay, like that. And like that. Maybe 3 will be lower and 5 will be here. I should take more than 3 numbers. I should take 5 numbers because then it would be easier to stick the composition, but I think that this way will work. Am I happy with that? Yeah, kind of.
So as I have several layers, I also need to start painting. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to reach the bottom. I work like this. Maybe you like to glue everything and then try to reach in between stuff, but I can't. I just can't. So I need to be, gluing, drying, painting.
To be fair, your way requires a lot of thinking through the process, and I'm usually so into it that I don't think about things like that, like how I will paint it, how I will reach into those difficult areas. So I would probably stick everything and then be like, oh no.
I learned the hard way.
Apparently, I don't learn at all because, Okay, so this way, and the 5 will go here.
And if you see your gesso is too thick because filigree gesso is super thick, you can add a little bit of water and give it a good mix.
Actually, fruit product, you can add up to 30% of the volume with water without,
Losing
interfering,
properties, yeah.
yeah, with the bonding. Because yes, you will always lose a little bit of opacity, but the problem is that if the product is too diluted, it will just start to peel off from your um, from your project. Okay, this way, or maybe this way. No, this way, definitely this way. Yes. Okay, so I will depot a little bit of heavy body gel, on my palette. I'm using the palette because my jaws are disgusting and I will be told off for using them on camera. So yeah. Mm, okay. Hello from Canada. So Cynthia, hello, hello. Uh,
Oh, Nikki changed from Facebook to YouTube so she can watch on TV.
and Chris said, hello, Nuneka and Olga. Hello, hello,
Hello,
everyone.
hello.
Yes, that was Elizabeth that said that both projects are so cool. And Karen said that I should leave the flourish on the third like it was with the piece sticking out. And actually, you were right. I should, but I'm quite fast with snipping. Like, oh, I can snip it. Yes, let's do it. And then it's ruined.
It's like when you are cutting your hair when you are a kid and a little bit more, a little bit more. And then your mama said, like, what did you do to your hair?
Yeah, that was my first fringe adventure, and you remember what happened last time when I decided to cut my hair. I just, there was not so much more that could be cut at all.
Yeah.
Okay, like that, and
But
like
that is
that.
because we are quite adventurous. The last time I went to the hairdresser, I was like, yeah, cut it like this. And she was like, a little bit less, okay? And I was like, really? As I have curly hair, if I go too short, it will curl a lot. So she was like, no, let's cut it a little less than you want.
Oh my God, did I ever told you my crazy adventure with having perm on my hair? No.
No.
So I always, the curse of having hair in general is that you always get the different one than you would like to have.
Yeah, that's true.
I always wanted to have nice and curly hair. And when I get to know that there is a way of making your hair curly, I was like, oh yeah, count me in. And I did perm. I looked like a poodle. Like seriously, I looked like a poodle. But it was fine. They were curly for some time. I was excited, and then the perm straightened.
Yeah.
So I wasn't happy with my hair because perm will damage them heavily. So I decided to cut them short so they will grow back healthy, and I will never again make perm.
Yes.
Because it
Don't do
turns
it.
that curly hair takes so much time and so much attention.
Yeah, the people is always confused about that. That they think, oh, you have curly hair, you just wake up and go. No, it takes much more time than any other kind of hair.
No, and they were tangling all the times, between a single curls. They were all the time tangled. So that's how I cured my need of having curly hair. So I went to cut them short, and it turns that yeah, the perm straightened up, but only on at the ends of my hair and next to my head. They were still quite curly. So when I cut them off, I looked like a little lamb, with those tiny little curls next to my head.
I just can't imagine.
Yeah, so I was still kind of happy with that until I snapped the picture and sent it to my now husband, and he was like, "Oh my God, you look just like a Billy Idol," and I was like, "Yeah, thank you."
Yeah, that's right, Nikki. More product too for curly hair. A lot of products, yes.
Hello from France, Anna and uh, Anna and what? Wait, because Facebook is too fast. Anna and Olga. Actually, it's Nuneka and Olga.
Yeah, but it's fine. I can be Anna for a while.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, I know. I wish to.
Um,
Okay.
okay, so this one is dry. I'm making a little breaks, not because I'm lazy. I'm trying to catch up with the chat on mm, Facebook. In case that we will miss any important question, then just ask it over and over again. Because yeah, it's hard to come up with nice project, be on top of the chat, and I'm already behind Nunu so much.
No, no,
So
no, no. That is not true. I still have another layer to glue. And I'm a slow worker, so no, don't rush, please.
I don't believe that you are slow worker. It's always like, oh,
Come on.
it takes
I
me,
am. Ask my
and then
students, or my classes are like 4 hours.
and then like in no time at all, you are like, okay, I'm done, and I will be left it with you
That
know
is not true. Not true at all. Don't do that to me.
not covered numbers. Okay, I will mute myself for a second because I hear some commotion on the stairs, and I'm not sure. Maybe my family didn't took
Okay,
the
okay.
key,
Go
and
and check it.
they are trying to knock into the door. So, 1 second, and I will be back.
Okay. Okay, so where are the comments? Wait, wait. I want to see the comments. Okay, so John said, I had wavy hair naturally and decided to get a perm. A perm, it didn't work. It went straight. Yeah, it doesn't work when you have curly hair. Don't do that to you. I used to dye my hair whenever I wanted to be blonde. It didn't work. Yeah, we need to learn to love our hair. Okay, it would be very weird if Anna is watching this. We are supposed to be talking about her products and not about our hair.
No,
Sorry.
not true. Not true. I'm pretty sure that we supposed to just have fun. Okay.
Okay.
And it turns that it wasn't my family, it was my cat. Somehow he was outside and he was banging into the door.
Oh, poor guy. Which one? Ozzy?
Windows. Windows.
Mm.
Ozzy is lying here next to me at the pillow because when I'm live, he of course have to be a part of it. So he have his own station on the side. And I will go with eggplant in pastel paint. I absolutely love impasto paint, and actually, eggplant is one of my very favorites. And I will paint all my numbers with this one, and that will be my base coat of the color. I will just grab the same paper. Okay, and now my family is coming back. When I already let him in, he could wait those 2 minutes more. Oh my god. Okay.
So I'm in the boring process of covering everything with black gesso. No much science on this. Finable black gesso is quite a special compared to any other gesso because it has the primer component. So you don't need to add any primer to your pieces in advance. It will cover everything perfectly. It's good if you apply one thin coat and then you dry and apply another thin coat instead of one thick coat.
Yes, because Actually, it's a common misconception that every gesser is a primer and every
Nope.
primer is a gesser. And no,
No,
it
they're
doesn't.
different. So primer has a sticky component and gesso doesn't have, except this one. Vinegar gesso has that sticky component, so it's a primer. Even if in the lid you can see heavy gesso, it's a primer. So
Yeah,
it's
heavy means that it's quite thick. It's the description of the consistency, and the same as with impasto paints. They are quite thick because like on the wooden surface, I don't have to prime it, and it will not take too much paint because that's why we actually prime. So the surface will not used up all our product. And impasto paints, they have that part, that impasto. Um,
and they are
they
super opaque also.
they are super opaque, and the surface will not absorb too much of the product. Oh my God, absorb! That was the word that I was looking for.
Okay, I'm going to try this. Um,
Hello, Michelle. Oh my God, Michelle, I didn't saw you for ages. What's up with you? Somebody says that Fenerbahce is the best. It's correct.
yeah, he shared some photos of Michelin, and they have to go there. His hair, and he looks like a lion.
Uh, Jean says that Anna's cat was on her Facebook lately because he was channeling his inside lion. And actually, Anna's cat is beautiful.
Yeah, it's so pretty. He's so pretty.
And
Is
she has some
Finnabar
tiny little
gesso also
beauties with
primer
her.
gesso? Yes, all Finnabar gessos are primers.
Yes. And
With the clear one, I highly recommend to apply one thin coat, dry very well, and apply another thin coat, just to make sure, you know. Because as it's transparent, probably you will miss some parts and you won't apply them everywhere.
okay, wait. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. Actually, my I have gesso in the tube, and they all have the really nice description at the back, and it's it says on packaging in two places that it's gesso, and you can use it as a primer.
Yeah.
Mila said that it's a beautiful color. Yes, I know it's purple. Yay!
Okay, let's dry again. And then I will glue the last few elements.
And I'm just priming my base composition. Olga, less chatting, more painting. Okay, so you don't see my palette over here, but I'm adding a little bit of water to my impasto paint. Faster because it's very thick and very covering. So even if I will dilute it a little bit, it will still give me nice coverage. And the cool thing about the weather currently is that everything dries so fast. And to be fair, in pastel paints and acrylic, liquid acrylic paints, there is no jokes. They dry in no time on their
Yeah.
own. So don't squeeze it on your palette and then go and make dinner or something like that, because you will come back to very dry blob.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing because it's looking a little bit different from I was planning, but it's fine. I'll be fine. Everything is going to be fine.
When you say that, I see that Bam with the dog sitting in the middle of the fire. I'm fine. It's fine. Okay. So actually, I have to flip it to go to reach those those deeper areas that Nunu was talking about earlier. So now my lazy trick. So this is non-sticky mat. And oh, okay, I already deglue it. So I already reversed all everything that gel medium was able to do for me. For now, I will just put
Ooh.
it about. Yeah, because with gel medium, it's like um, with some glues, because some glues are working in the contact, and some will work like gel medium. When you are happy with your placement, we are leaving it and not touchy
Not
touchy.
touchy.
We are not touching it for a while, because every time when we move elements, we are breaking all that bonding that the product already did for us. So right now I just broke it apart because I painted all the way. So unfortunately, I will have to use a little bit of hot glue.
Okay. Jean is asking why I advise two coats of gesso as it is a base coat, isn't it? Yeah, it's a base coat, but it's transparent. So I'm advising two coats just in case you miss any place. Just because of that. If you are super sure that you cover everything with the first coat, you are good to go.
If anyone is willing to challenge their abilities of covering stuff, I recommend to try to cover a big surface with flakes or glitter with the gilding glue, because when you use products like that, you can see how, even if you are very accurate crafter and you work stroke
Yeah,
to stroke, you
we
will
will
see
miss some
how much
places.
surface is not covered because stuff
Yes.
will not stick there.
Yeah. I'm always surprised when we are using the metallic flakes. It's like, how? How I did forget about that spot. It's impossible. No, there you go. It's possible. You forget it.
Okay, so three is already painted. Now five. And my numbers will stay purple, and I will go a little bit darker with them later in, because my flakes are purple and blue, and I think it will look awesome. Because you can go wrong with matching purple and purple.
Mhm. Okay, this is bothering me, so I'm going to try to cut it.
Moni says that now she will not make that mistake again.
Again, I learned that the hard way. Making mistakes is sometimes no, it's sometimes it's always the best way. Like when you make a mistake, you will never forget. You don't want to do that again.
Yeah, like me and my perm. Okay, so now the 8 inside, and I need a little bit more of eggplant purple. I'm already getting excited because of of the purple. The amount of purple excites me.
So I
That's
never do that with my fingers, but this is too thin, and it's the only
now,
way.
if you remember, but at the very beginning, when we just got to know each other, actually we connected over purple and love for glitter.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, go everywhere, and now here. Yay! Okay, so I did painted all my numbers in all the areas. Let's look at it upside down and trying not to destroy the chipboard, because those pieces of the chipboard that are hanging outside of my numbers, when you apply paint to them, chipboard will get very soft and delicate until it's dry. So be careful, especially chipboards like this ones, the ones that have so much of the swirls and details. Okay. And actually, now I can stick them onto my background as well. I knew that I should stick them on the background before live stream, but then again, somebody will say that I'm cheating.
Not me.
I know, but it would be still, the comment like that would still appear, and I'm not a cheater.
Yay, yay, yay. I will be able
to using mushrooms. I also plan to use mushrooms.
It's not fitting. It's not fitting. Ah!
No, it's not fitting. It was fitting.
Yeah, but I put things a little bit different, and even if I have my photo, I move things up and down, and now it's not looking so well, I guess, and I need something for here inside. So I need to look for a gear or something.
I don't know how to tell you that, but it looks perfectly fine, and you are just too fussy about
thinking. I'm like that. And nobody's going to change it.
Okay, so I will try to move my light so it will not reflect so much, because I have a shiny mat, and now I'm putting my glass surface with the hanger part up. Is it too reflective? Oh, and you can see me reflecting. And no, we are removing the black surface. In this case, nobody have to see me reflecting in my own artwork. Okay. So I'm scared that I will not have time to dry everything. So I will use the mix of gel medium and hot glue. And hot glue will hold stuff in place just temporarily, especially on such a surface as glass. So the thing to hold it together is actually gel medium. And let's see how the paste is staying on the surface. I can peel it, but it holds quite well. That means that I could actually also use that paste as the glue. And it's a good advice if you are working on weird surface, maybe not necessarily glass, but something that have a lot of texture. You can use texture paste as your glue, especially for heavy elements. And when you plan to add texture, it will work like magic. Moni said that you can cut out a little bit, or I can cut out a little bit. But I'm afraid, guys, that we have around 1 minute of the delay from studio. So we see the comments a little bit later. Is that
sometimes we don't know what you are talking about?
Dina, it's a glass. It's actually a frame that I fetched from some kind of skip with the trash. Somebody tossed away a whole bunch of them. And they had like family photos imprinted to a glass somehow. And I scraped off all the pictures with my scraper to have just a nice glass surface. Okay, I added a little bit of 1 second glue just to make sure that the numbers will stay on my glass when I will hang it. And except of that, I added a lot of 3D gel. No, not 3D gel, heavy
body gel.
Yes, exactly.
Because 3D gel takes a lot of time to dry.
Yes, because heavy body gel will definitely make sure that everything will stay in the place. Okay. So now the 8 will go a little bit out of my frame and I have to be in the frame here. Okay. Yes. Like that. Like that. Like that. Yes. Confirmed. Okay. This part. A little bit of the
Woohoo! Okay,
and
let's
three
try.
go, 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 go. Yeah.
Hi, Asia. How are you?
I love how you pronounce her name.
Isn't it Asia?
Uh, no, it's Asha.
Asha. Okay, Asha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm, I agree. Glass surface is fun and it's cool, but I would not recommend to pick glass surface for your very first mixed media project because it's also quite hard to make stuff stick. So you have to know which products will work and which one will not. And we already know that the jewel paste will work. Okay. And I think I like it like that. Exactly like that. So now I need more of heavy body gel. Heavy body, heavy body. Come on. Where are you? And I lost my heavy body. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. So
I like this too.
you will go here and here in those two places and a little bit here. Okay. I know that I have way more of the product than I need, but I will let it sit for a while and then I will just remove all the excess because in in case of especially sticking your base, more is more. It's better to remove the excess than not have enough because then it will not hold. But I think it will. Now it will work. Okay. Woohoo. So now my favorite part, that is composition with the smaller elements. And I have a couple of very cool elements and they have also numbers. I have that very very cool uh, clock face that it is a rescue. It was on one of my projects, and then I decided that I don't love the project anymore. But I
I
did
do
rescue
that too.
that clock face because it's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I
I'm
do
not
that
sure,
too. When I don't like a project anymore, I rescue all the elements.
especially that clock face. It's quite hard to combine nowadays. It was one of the very first mm, elements that Anna came out with.
Yeah, I have the small one and I don't use it because I don't want to, I want to keep it. And the same with the pocket watch. I'm like, I don't want to use it.
Oh my God, that's funny that you say that because I have a little pocket watch over here as well. And I believe that I used it in the couple projects and then I rescue it back. So, okay, go here. Yes. Okay, and that is the pocket watch. And I think that now when we mention it, I really want to use it. And it will be your fault. It will be completely your fault that
Okay, I'm guilty.
you will take the blame. Okay, I will use also a couple gears. Here I have
Not right.
bent
I need to insist in this part.
gears. Okay. And again, to stick metal to the glass, I will use the quick glue. But after the live stream, I will take a small brush and I will go over all my elements with tiny brush and heavy body gel, and I will put it in all the gaps that I have to make sure that everything sticks nicely. Okay, where I want this one to be, because definitely I need the third circular element. I will check it on my preview. Maybe this one is too big, too small. Size does matter after all. How about this one? Somewhere here. I need something circular here because I'm trying to make my triangle of the composition. Oh, that one would fit here. Okay, that's how I store my Finaba elements. So it's impossible for me to then say what kind of name of the product is, but at least I have them all like handy.
Yep.
Sorted.
I think we all work the same way.
But you always know the names of the products, and I struggle with that.
Hmm.
I struggle with that later in.
Mechanical engagements, all the mechanicals, I will struggle too. There are too many. Especially the latest release with all those flowers and the monstera leaves and that. Oh my god. It's impossible to remember. I know some are succulents or rusty, I don't know, flowers, I can't remember.
You know, if you have way too many mechanicals, then I will gladly adopt some. I will never have too many.
No, I'm running out of them. It's my treasure.
You yourself, I have way too many. So, you know, I'm offering to help. Oh my God, thanks for hating on me for being a good friend.
A box of happiness, yes.
I have a couple of the happy boxes because small screws are living in a completely different happy box. Happy box. Happy box. Okay, wait. I like the big one. Oh, I like the big one too, Karen.
Okay.
What? Because I
Nothing,
like this.
nothing. I said nothing.
I like this one, but I would have to trim it a little bit because I would like it to be, like that. And I don't want to butcher that element. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, Olga. Just put this one over here, and we will be happy with it. Okay. I don't want to put too much to the background because if I will make it too busy, I will lose that floating effect. Because when I put it on the wall, the glass will not be visible, and it will look like the whole composition is floating. That's why everything have to touch each other and be quite nicely packed tight together. And here we will go with the pocket watch, and I also want to use the barn star really badly. I have no idea where, but I want to use it. Ooh, this one can go here. Yeah.
Come on, stay there. Be a good girl.
So to put it over here, instead of gluing it in one place, I will grab a huge paddle of heavy body gel and I will just put it here. Then I can put some of my elements into the paddle and then cover it with that clock and with that watch. And I think it will work nice. Okay. I need one more bigger gear still. Ooh, I can take the one that looks like the crazy sun.
Okay, so it seems like I finally glued and covered all the elements. This is not true because I have to glue more stuff. I have like some little roots. I don't know what is this called. Like I always forget how it's called, but I'm going to read
So
it.
I have to go to studio because I'm on Facebook. Can you show the element again? Can I ask what the stencil numbers are? The
It's
numbers.
called Book of Numbers.
Repeat, please.
Book of Numbers.
Book of numbers. I really like your composition. Now I
Thank
want
you.
to. Okay, you know what? If I like your composition, that means that instead of struggling with my own, I can kind of rip off yours.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, because it seems like I have only one Monstera leaf left. Yep, we have the last one, but I really like the element. I think that this one wants to be here. Yes, he does. But he will be quite suspended like that. No. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I had more of the leaves. Okay, give me a second again.
I don't see what I'm doing, so I'm struggling. Okay, let me see. That's better.
Okay. So now I have more leaves. I found them. They were in the other room because I was planning to use them in my cupboard, but now they will end up here. Okay. So the cool thing about the metal elements is that you can bend them and shape them. So to fit better here, I bend this part and I will cut off the tail so it will fit nicer in that little gap. In that little gap. Okay. Go here. Go here. And I'm trying to pick the elements that I like. I like them as they are, so I will not have to not feel the urge of changing the colors. So then I don't have to, paint over them again. And I will leave all the excess of the product for now and remove all the blobs at the end. And but I want to place my mushrooms here. I have my little mushrooms and I have my little piece of wood to make sure that they are sitting here next to my clock. So, okay, you go here and here with the hot glue. Okay, and now I can play with the leaf over here. Or here. No, here was the best option to put it here. Okay. And you can see how well hot glue is holding. I was just able to lift up that element with no issues. That's why we are not trusting hot glue too much.
I use hot glue. That is why I'm having problems.
I I really dislike hot glue, so my clever idea was to use the industrial strength one, but it holds a little bit better than regular one. Still not good enough to be your only adhesive, and it comes with great disadvantage. It heats up like crazy. So if I will touch my glue with my finger, then the blister. So now in theory I have the adhesive, but in real life I'm scared to use it. Okay, go here and stay here. Thank you. Stay here. I said stay. Good leaf. Okay, and now we
What are you using now that looks like moss? It's some kind of dry roots that I bought in the gardening center. I don't know how it's called. I'm so sorry. But you can find it in the gardening center or in the decorative shop in the wedding section or something like that.
Oh my God, I absolutely love those the smells that looks like crazy roots.
Yeah.
It's a very cool one. Okay, what do we have here? I need a tiny leaf. I need the third one. I can't have just two leaves on the project. It can't happen.
No,
It will,
has to be three.
yes, having even number of elements on the project will drive me crazy. There are exceptions from that rule, but
Hi,
no,
Debbie.
not
Hi, Christiana.
hello. I'm checking the Facebook comments. Oh, hi, Kasha. Okay, so I will use just a piece of that leaf.
No, it's not sisal. It's not sisal.
No,
It's
it's not sisal.
bamboo.
Sisal is also natural thing, but it's completely different. The ones that Nina use looks like tiny roots. It's also some kind of plant, but completely different than sisal.
Yeah, I'm going to use now a soft matte gel to glue some of the art stones to give it a more natural look because, yeah, it's quite wild and I don't know, some kind of natural goddess or something like that.
Okay.
To find a paper.
Now, couple of accent pieces. I absolutely love both of those little elements. They are from the type mold. And those are the hinges that you use to close and open pipes, and I absolutely love them. And I will leave them also unpainted. If this one can go here, yes, he can. Okay, a little bit of heavy body gel, and he will go here. And to leave it uneven, I will leave only one over there. Okay. I will also grab some moss. Surprise, surprise. Mm, Surprise, surprise. Or I will not, because it's not handy. It's not prepped in my box. So,
Okay.
I mean, I have some, but I have only green one prepared. And
You're
I
going to paint it.
no, no. Oh, maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Let me dig deeper into my natural element tablet.
It's really hard to find that kind of root like Nunu has here. It's so common here, like in every garden center we have it. Like I always go to the decoration section.
Wait, yours is this one, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so okay, I bought it in the Euro shop, and it was a bunch of natural elements to home decor, like
Yeah.
purple element. There was some rounded fruit, etc., and it was all tangled together in the bag. So one evening, I was sitting and picking the crazy roots from the buggy, and now I have a whole bunch of them. Do I want to use the skull? Maybe. But I found the natural mode. Okay. And I will glue it with hot glue and then tap it with heavy body gel on top, because hot glue will just stick it a little bit faster. Okay. Go here. Go here.
Okay.
Go.
So yeah, now finally I have my entire composition. I'm going to give it a quick coat of gesso and then I will start painting.
How many times did you gesso that work already?
This is going to be the fourth because there are 4 layers. So 4 layers
Oh no,
more. It's, yeah,
six times. You know
I'm
that I cannot sleep if something is in even number. Oh, and here I have my mushrooms that I carefully crafted just before our live stream. Actually, both of us took the same class uh, of mushroom making, and I was thinking that it will be super, super cool to make them covered with those metallic flakes. I have couple sizes, and my caps. Sorry, those are not hats; those are caps. And my caps and legs are partially separated because it's okay. This one goes here because only the caps I want to have with that um, metallic flakes. So this guy can go and dry on the side. Okay. And now we will paint my mushroom caps.
okay. I have another box. Let me check it.
Okay.
So in my
I will.
case, it comes like this. Um, this is called Curly Moss. Yes, Curly Natural Moss.
Wait, I will put it on the screen for everyone. So thank you, um, thank you, Louise, for putting it up there. Hi, Dolly.
It only said that curly moss natural.
Okay, so here I go again on my adventure with gilding glue. And I left my open, so it already stuck a little bit in the cup. When you paint something with gilding glue, I would recommend to take maybe not your favorite brush, because um, it might get ruined even if you will put it right away into the water. There is still a chance that it will get ruined unless you have oh my god, I don't know how it's called. It's that
The Sticky
tool.
Mouse.
Yes, no, not spiky mouse. The tool,
The
the
tool is like
tool.
the Sticky Mouse.
Yeah, I usually I was using before the um, silicone tool to clean my brushes, and then Nunu sent me something that looks like the plastic brush.
Yeah.
Actually,
So it's
it's
actually like a plastic base with some spikes that are hard plastic. It's not silicone, so as it's hard plastic, it will be much more effective to clean your brushes.
even the ones because I don't think that Nuno is guilty of that, but I'm very guilty of leaving my brushes, with
Me too.
paints. They dry hard, and even the hard dry brushes, I was able to rescue with this one.
Yeah, I forgot one of my soft brushes, one of those super softy ones with a lot of gel medium on it, and I thought like, okay, it's dead. But no, I cleaned it with that, and it was alive. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Okay, okay. So I'm going with my gilding glue. And I will go twice for the reason that we discussed before to make sure that I did cover all the spots. And I'm trying not to touch the glue with my fingers because then all the
Then it
flakes
will be super sticky.
exactly, and all the flakes will stay on my fingers. Okay. Mm, okay. You have to go on my finger, unfortunately. Ah, no, I need a tweezers. Oh my god. Me and my nails, huh? Okay. Oh no, oh no. I touch it with my fingers. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Go here, go here, go here, go here. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Okay. And now, one more time. Where is my healing bullet? Yeah. Come on. And I'm working in the plastic tray because it's not the first time that I'm using the flakes. So the tray will catch all the excess of the flakes. That will make the cleanup a little bit easier. So Nuno have really cool tricks to clean the flakes. She uses oh my god, how that roll is called? You know the thing that you use on your
And
clothes
what
to
with the back hair?
yeah.
What I had it with.
Yeah, and this one works so nice for all the glitter or flake cleaning.
This thing is the best tool to pick all your flakes from the table. And also the glitter. Oh, okay, I have it all.
You have it all. You have it all. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. My little mushroom. Okay. And now this one.
Yeah, do not touch it, touch it.
I did touch it, but I will clean my hands with the sanitizer. And if they will be still sticky, I will use gloves for flakes. Because actually, I probably should cut off my nails a little bit when I want to work with so much detail. Okay. Okay, and now I'm quick drying. Don't be upside down. Thank you. And I hope that I will have a good coverage on those.
Okay, so now I'm going to use brown impasto chocolate, dark
Oh,
chocolate.
that's one of my absolutely favorite browns on entire planet, and it means a lot because I have 50 shades of brown on my shelf. I have entire brown rainbow, and it's hard to come across the brown that will look like brown, not like baby poo. And this one looks like
This
brown.
one looks
I-
like chocolate. It's fantastic.
Yes, it looks like milk chocolate, and every time when I use it, I'm kind of getting hungry.
Yeah, it's like I want Nutella. So
Okay.
this is going to be the first coat. Not everywhere, but mostly everywhere.
So we don't recommend to use Nutella as the paint.
No.
Mm,
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So my mushrooms don't want to stand up, and I really don't want them to get stuck to the tray. So I will help myself with tweezers to keep them in the correct position. Okay. Sorry for the sound. It was my heat gun. Now I'm turning off the fan because I will get the flakes out, and I'm trying not to breathe too much as well. Oh, and I have to clean my hand because I forgot. Here it is.
So then I want to use the Rust Effect paste. I think it's one of the first Finnabar products that I got, and it's still one of my favorites. But as it's a paste, not a paint. It has a lot of texture. It's not so easy to apply, and I have some, all the layers and all the texture that I have here. I'm afraid I'm not going to reach some points. So that is why I'm using the chocolate paint, because it's going to be easier for me to reach everywhere. And I'm not doing strokes. I'm just dabbing. And when something is not easy to reach, I will just spray some water to help the paint flow. And also that way I will have not so hard edges, because you see I'm not reaching the edge. I just want the edge to be black.
Okay. So I'm opening the flakes. I made sure that the cats are not in the room and that I don't have anything that can uh, ruin the flakes. And oh my God, it's so mesmerizing. It's
Yeah,
purple.
it's fantastic.
Okay. So now I need a static brush. So I take the brush, I rub it against some material, preferably it would be wool or cotton, so it will become a little bit static, and then I can pick up some of the flakes Okay, so that's not wool. Definitely, that wasn't wool. Okay.
So Olga said before that impasto paints can be applied directly on any mostly any surface, and she is right. So you may be wondering why I cover everything with black gesso, and the reason is that I don't want it to be perfectly brown. I want some parts to still the black gesso be visible. So that's why.
I'm really trying very hard not to breathe. But breathing into your flakes is not a good option. Okay, how about dipping it directly into the jar? No, that was a bad idea. That was no, go back,
No, don't do that.
go back, go back. Okay, and now I will press them into the mushrooms. Okay, and brush off all the excess of foil. Those foils are super thin and super sparkly, and they will if you use them on some kind of casting, you still see the detail of the casting. If you didn't go too crazy with your glue, you will be able to see all the detail. Okay, now another one. Okay, let's scoop a little bit. I want more purple. I want more purple. Okay. A little bit more purple and a little bit more blue, and that will be fine. I can close the jar before I will sneeze or breathe into it. And you can stretch them out as well, because some of them are really big pieces of foil that will give you nice, even coat of shimmery deadness. Okay. Okay. Still not breathing. Come on. Quick. Okay. Work. Now you. Oh, you picked up all the purple.
So I'm drying super well because I just had an intuition, and sometimes you have to trust your intuition. My plan was to add first the rust effect paste and then the metallic wax, but I'm going to do it otherwise. I'm going to apply first the metallic wax, and then I will play with the colors on top. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It's just an idea that I have, and I'm like, I want to do it. Let's do it.
Try. In case that it will not work, you can wait and gesso it again and just.
Yeah. No, it will work. It will.
I'm pretty sure that it will work.
I'm not sure. But I trust my intuition, and my intuition now says do this. So I'm going to
It
do that.
will work. You shouldn't actually cover wax with paint. But if you work with the heat gun and it's not your first time, then you can go around the adherence issues, and especially with the works that have like rusty or grungy look, you can use a lot of things in a different way, and
I
what.
pick H brass, which is one of my favorites, and I'm using one of Finnabar stencil brushes. I'm not sure if they are called stencil brushes, but though this kind of brushes are called stencil brushes. And I remove the excess on my kitchen paper. And also doing that, I'm allowing the wax to go in between all the bristles. Okay, so I don't have an excess here, and it is a good amount, so I can go gently on top
What are the other of your favorite colors
On
with
waxes,
waxes? Yeah.
my very favorite, very, very, very favorite, I'm so thankful she did that, is white pearl. You know, the day I saw that in the release, I was screaming, jumping, so, so happy because I was begging for it for so long.
My very favorites are the ones that came out as the last ones, those antiquing ones.
Yeah, yes, that.
Oh my God, I absolutely, absolutely love them. And they are completely different than matte waxes. I mean,
Absolutely.
colors might be a little bit similar, but they are translucent when the
Yeah.
matte waxes are opaque. So, yeah. Okay, my mushroom is not perfect. And you can see what we were talking about, skipping the places, because you saw me applying the glue, and I was quite careful with it to make sure that it's all the way on the cap, but we have a gap over here. I'm not worried. I will cover it with paint. But I absolutely love how shiny they are and metallic now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm brushing off all the excess to that tray that I have here, and then I will carefully place the tray out of the reach of children, cats, and airflow. Otherwise, everything in my house will have a really nice shimmer, probably forever.
Which one, no? Which one? What? The wax?
Yes, yes, that's metallic white
Yeah.
pearl.
That I love it. It's. I have to force myself not to use it on every project.
I know, I know. I noticed that you kind of like it.
Because it's kind of translucent too. If you don't apply too much, it's kind of translucent, so it will add a shimmer to your project without adding any color, and that is fantastic. And if you let it dry and you apply another coat on top, it will add up. Like it will be
Feel
even.
that.
It's so perfect. So I love it.
I like it for the highlight. For the reason that actually it is called white pearl, but if you don't go all the way with it, you are quite gentle, then it gives you that transparent, shimmery, shiny effect that
Yes.
works with every color. Okay. And I'm absolutely in love with that metallic look on the caps of my mushrooms.
Okay, I need a smaller brush for this area because there are too many things in there. So I'm going to take a soft. No, this is not soft enough.
Now my fingers stay like that. Okay. We will go back to those leftovers later on.
This one.
Now I have to put my mushroom together and add a little bit of color to them.
Yeah, Bina, you are right. She said metallic white pearl is a staple, especially for mixed media crafters. Yes.
But you know that it's your fault.
It's
And
my
Monica
fault.
has that awesome project. Thank you, Monica. Okay, so now I will stick the legs to my shoes. My legs are here. Legs are here.
Oh
And
my god,
I
I feel like adding blue now to this. Hello, husband. Thank you. No, I have.
it, it will look nice if you will add blue.
Yes, I know.
It might turn greenish in some areas, but I don't think you would mind.
No.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. So now I can adhere all the bases. I don't have. Oh no, I do have. Okay. And the last one I will add at the end. Now it's playtime, fun time. So I will grab Violet.
I'm using, wait, because I have a question from Anika. I'm using H brush.
Yeah, I wanted to put that comment on the screen on the screen for you.
No, no worries. I have my screen in front of
Oh,
me,
you
so
see them. Okay, that's
I
good.
can also see Facebook now.
Okay, so I will use Violet, and no, ochre will be too light, so I will go with burnt sienna, and I'm adding just a tiny dot on my palette. Here we have 2 dots of purple that okay. And now the inside of my hats, I want to have very, very purple, and it will also cover all the gaps with that I left with flakes. It will make a really good shade. Okay, wait. Ooh, too much. And the beauty of liquid acrylics, and the reason why I chose them, is because they are translucent. So even if I will go over my flakes, the metallicness of them will be still visible, and this stem will be very purple.
Now I have to make a hard decision. Which blue
Add
I want.
that blue, add blue, add blue.
Yes, but I need to think which blue I want to use because I have several options.
Do you want to go with the wax or with the paint?
No, with the paint.
I would add jade or
Yeah, I have jade
Mediterranean.
in my table, but I also have the turquoise.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Add a little bit of turquoise and see how you like it. If you don't like it, the jade will cover it.
Actually, the color is quite similar. The only difference is that this one is with a lot of texture because it's a texture paste. So I'm going to go with
And the one that is that rust texture paste will bleed a little bit differently than regular acrylic paint. Because if you don't know that, all the rust paste, if you spray them with water, they beautifully bleed with color.
that is what I'm doing. Ooh, oh my god, I love it.
Okay. And now a little bit of burnt sienna on the mushroom leg.
So
If
I
I
like
will,
it because, oh, sorry.
yeah, no, go on.
Okay, so I like it because it's quite thick. It has texture like some sand on it. I can just dab a little bit on some areas and spray water, and it's making the color flow. And as I have the wax, the metallic wax, it will stay only in some areas. So it's kind of very random, and it's very natural look. I will say not maybe not natural because I don't think this is happening in nature, but
Yes,
you know
it
what?
does. Actually, the brass, because you pick the brassy colors, the brass will not get rusty, but the same like copper, when it get a lot of water, it will cover itself with that natural patina that will be that bluish
That's
green.
it's like patina.
Okay.
So let's dry it and see how it looks because I want to add something else to this. I'm super happy with it now.
Because you don't look at my half of the screen and you don't see my hands. That will freak.
They are your hands, not mine, so I'm fine with it. Supongo que cuando será espectacular.
I forgot that I supposed to chat you to use paints with your fingers and to get your hands dirty. Oh my gosh. Oh, such a missed opportunity. I have to remember that for the next time. Okay. So the hands are clean. Of course, it's sanitizer gel. And I don't dry my mushrooms because I will stick them on the composition and add a little bit more color. But I absolutely love how they look. The cap is very, very, very
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah.
metallic, and I
Thank you,
hope
Teddy.
it will all come nicely together. Okay, so all the blobs of gel medium I have to remove. Okay. Some of them are already dry, but all the other ones I can easily
Thank
brush
you
off.
so much, Anika.
And I was punished for using that speedy glue because in some areas when it touched the glass, it turned the glass, it made the glass foggy. So I will have to clean it off later on. I will clean it off with acetone, and if it will not work out, then with turpentine. So it will be very nicely smelling flat after I do that. Okay. Why does it do not want to remove it?
I had my husband going to the groceries and I forgot to ask him to bring ice cream.
So call him.
Yeah, I'm texting him ice cream.
Oh my God. And now you're talking about ice cream when mine are already home. That's not fair because after a live stream, I will have to go to the store myself and buy some ice cream.
I'm addicted to ice cream. I love it. So I did send those mushrooms. Yes. Thank you, Anika. So, okay. I have these already looks great, but I want to add something else. So this was the turquoise rust effect paste. Oh, I can't remember the. It was in the Northern Lights set. Yeah, Northern Lights. So
Yeah.
now.
Little jars comes only in sets, but couple colors are available.
Yeah, the original ones, the rust effect and the patina one. So I have the mica powders, and I thought that maybe I can find a blue that is going to look really nice on this, like this one from the set Golden Hour.
Okay. I'm carefully placing my mushrooms. And I'm trying to pick the best looking side because I was touching them with my fingers. And now I don't, I could paint them with one more coat, but then you will have to watch me painting them again and again and again. And I don't find it fun to do repetitive stuff. So I prefer to hide some areas of them in the composition, and hopefully my
So I
final.
have a method for this with the mica powders. The powder is just powder. It's very light. So thank you, Cecil. If you spray some water first, then you can sprinkle your powder and it will stay.
With powder, we also don't recommend sneezing.
Yeah. Basically, don't breathe.
And I really like those new sets of
Me
colors.
too.
And if you don't have whole spectrum of waxes, you can get your favorite mica set, and you can mix them into clear wax. And and then have your own metallic shimmery waxes in your favorite colors.
So I need to see how it's looking. I'm going to try and check.
I keep checking how my composition looks like in the preview because otherwise I have to stand all the time. This one is too big. Or this one is too small. It's hard to say. Oh, come on. There. Thank you. Now you. And of course, I'm placing them with a heavy body gel um, because it will dry quicker. I could use 3D gel because they are not super heavy. And in theory, heavier and thicker the product, then it's dedicated to heavier material. So 3D gel is for medium weight elements. Heavy body gel is for the metal embellishments, and soft gel is for collage or tissue paper. Those super lightweight materials. But when you learn those rules, then you can break them all the time and use the product as you please.
Okay, so I absolutely love that shimmer, but I want it to be permanent. So I'm thinking that I will use that trick from Finabar, and I will use a couple of colors. So I have these mini misters, and I will fill them with water. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the powder.
So here is my crazy metallic composition, and now
That's so cool!
I will place something here so I can see it on the angle.
And to make it permanent, I'm going to add a little bit of the liquid color fluid medium.
Now, my favorite and most hated product. Favorite because it looks so cool. Most hated because if you ever get any on your desk and you will not clean them up, you will get sound all the time. Okay.
And I miss a little bit of the rusty something. Ooh, I don't know, because I like this one, but I think it's going to be, but I love this one, this goldish one. So I would probably do a miss.
Try to add a little bit of carmine before you spray it. It will give you more rusty look.
Yeah, I know, but I want to add that here to my personalized, customized spray that I'm doing.
I like that sound. It's like.
So, this is just water. I'm going to add some drops of carmine liquid acrylic.
Carmine is beautiful and amazing color, and it's magical color that changes depending.
Everything, yes. It's a must-have. This is a must-have color.
Unless you really don't like rusty look, but yeah. But I choose to believe that there are no people on the world that don't like the rusty look.
Unless the people that does mixed media. I'm always afraid that the liquid medium will plug the hole up in my sprayer.
It will not
happen, but I don't think it's going to happen.
If you
You just need some drops to make your spray permanent.
But if you're really afraid of that, then after spraying, just unscrew the lid and spray a clear water through
Yeah.
the atomizer, and it will be fine. But if it's just a couple drops, that shouldn't happen. You should be fine. Okay.
Oh my
So
god, I made myself one orange spray. Look at that. This is so much fun. Even if I have super dirty hands and I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
show me your super dirty hand because I'm pretty sure your super dirty hand looks like my clean hand. Oh my God, your hands are so dirty. No, 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 shame. Do I like it? Yes, I
Thank
do.
you, Tamar. Thank you, Terry.
I
Okay.
hate the fact that cover some areas over here, so I will just snip them off. Though I really like how they look, I will not risk going over there with the small brush. No way, no way, not at this stage.
So look at what I'm doing. I go quite close to my project when I spray in.
Wait,
So I
I will
have
make.
more control on where the liquid is going. Otherwise, everything is going to end up covered with the spray. And I
Oh,
also have my baby wipe or a kitchen paper handy so I can remove any excess before drying and make it permanent.
okay. I made you full screen for a moment because I'm just drawing my project, and you can show how you spray.
So everybody can see that I'm quite messy right now. This is against my reputation.
Oh my God, I can't believe that you consider that being messy.
Yes.
Your messy is my tidied up.
Okay. Nuneka, but only water doesn't have a binder, so it will not come off when it dries. So if you wipe it like or brush it, it can come off if you don't add any binder. That is why I'm adding the liquid color fluid medium to make it permanent, so it won't go anywhere. The other option you have, if you don't have this and you make your sprays just with water and the mica powder, you can, when you finish, you can add some kind of varnish, like a varnish spray, to all of the project, and it will stay permanent. Just make sure if you use um, shimmery colors, you need glossy varnish. If you use matte, you need matte varnish. And if you have half of them, you will go better with satin varnish.
But actually, you could grab also a little bit of gloss gel medium or something thicker, and before adding it to the sprayer, dilute it on the plate till it's liquid. If it
That's a good idea.
if it only have to work as a binder, because it will not work as the top coat or varnish. But if we are talking only about binding mica or flakes or something that is extremely light, uh, it should work with no issues.
So now I'm going to add my orangey color. First, I'm going to try it on the side to check the color. Okay, quite orangey. And
Okay.
I'm going to add it not everywhere, just in some selected places, like a little bit here and a little bit in there. And if I see it's too much, I can always go with my water and spray a little bit so it will flow and it will look more natural. Oh my god, I love it!
I love when you get so excited.
It happens to me because I didn't have any plans on how to color it, and I have tons of products in my table. And I was thinking about something completely different. But when I was working on the composition and I could actually see it all together, I was like, ooh, oh, okay, I have my intuition, so I will follow it. And it's looking so amazing. So trust your intuition, guys. What is the worst thing that can happen? That you don't like it? Then cover it in gesso again and start over. Let's dry it and see how much I like it. I just got some carmine paint. Your projects are fab. Love the colors and different ideas. Thank you.
And definitely you will not regret purchasing carmine because it's it's just beautiful color. You can't go wrong with carmine. You can't go wrong with deep turquoise. You can't go with the avocado green. And I can't believe that I'm saying that, but you can't. It's beautiful color that will work just amazing, even for people who are not very much fans of green, like for
Yeah.
example me.
Dina is asking, water alone will not help making the mica permanent? No. Mica is a finish
Natural.
product. It's an element that doesn't have any pigment or anything. It's just shimmer in different colors. So if you want it to be permanent, you have to add some binding, like the liquid color fluid medium. Everybody should have this. It has so many uses.
Actually, mica is a natural crushed mineral, so it's just a crushed stone that
Yeah.
looks very shimmery when applied to the surface. One, two, three, four, five, six. I need to add one more. Um,
Hi, Anya.
and it's really, really nice product. Hello, Anya, and hi, Anita. I'm pretty sure that we missed saying hello to you. Sorry for that.
So I really love the orange spray that I created. It's quite soft because it's just mica. It doesn't have any pigment apart from the couple of drops of carmine that I added. So this allows me to add a little bit more in desired places. And I love how it blends with the blue. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to make it flow and it will look more natural. I love it.
I'm quite happy with my composition, and I will start to play with colors. I go with liquid acrylics, and I will go with avocado green. I will repeat violet because I already have it, and I will go with a little bit of black to add some shading, and I will mix my black with my purple. Wait,
Okay.
let's feed
Anita
it green.
is
Yeah.
asking, how does liquid acrylics and mica mix? Well, you will have liquid metallic acrylic.
Actually, you will have to like stir it or shake it before every use because they don't actually mix. The
Yeah.
mica is still suspended in the fluid and it will collect down on the bottom of the mister with time, and you have to mix it before use to make sure that
I can tell you how I do it because it's something that I really, really like to do. So I will paint with my liquid acrylic. I will
mm,
spray some water to make the liquid acrylic flow, and then I will use my fan brush to sprinkle some of the mica on top. And it will give a beautiful shimmer on top of the paint.
yeah, and paint will make sure that mica will do the project because paint is sticky. In this case, mica is so light that it will stick to the paint. Okay, so here we have green, and of course, green will go here. And my
Yes,
wood,
yes. She said, does the liquid acrylic serve as the binder? Yes, because they are acrylic and they are permanent and they will hold the mica. I mean, the liquid acrylics already have this on it. It's pigment with liquid color fluid medium that is the base of any acrylic paint. This is just super liquid, but it's just transparent paint.
I'm going with my colors. I'm adding quite a lot of black here, and I have the spare brush that I use to blend elements together. to create a little bit of shadows here and there. I almost don't use any water. Um, though liquid acrylics works beautiful for those watercolory like effects. They also, if you don't dilute them, they're very pigmented, and they're a very cool product to use for shading and a small detailed job. Because you could use black gesso, but black gesso will be opaque when the liquid acrylic will be translucent. So a little bit of color will peek through. That's why it will not paint over and create really dark composition. It will just add some subtle shading. Okay, and now purple.
Is there a reason behind the numbers you each choose? No, no, they are completely random. And it was a coincidence that we only have one number difference.
Okay, now I will.
So, guys, I really encourage you to play with the mica powders. Like, come on, look at this. How they
But
are blending.
if you would let me know ahead that you are up for you that you plan to use mica, I would go with the mica project as well. And now
I didn't
I don't
know.
people
I had it on my table just in case. You know, I was like, really, look at this. I have all the rusty effect paste possible in my table. In my, like, I have like 7 bottles. I wasn't planning on mica, but it called me and I have to pick it.
didn't actually I didn't prep anything too rusty because I always go rusty, and I felt like, yeah, let's not do that this one time. And
So
somehow I
please,
think that you will go with the rest. So
I don't know. Chris is asking, what's the name of the last mica powder you use for the spray? I'm only using this set, Golden Hour, and from this one I pick the
you don't
beautiful
have.
blue, this one that is more like copper, and the goldish, and I added a couple of, so the last spray is these two and 2 drops of carmine. This is the game changer. So a little bit more of the orangey and I will be done with the sprays. Like that. And of course, water to make it flow.
Okay.
So you can see how combining the different micas and some drops of the liquid acrylics, you can get some beautiful permanent shimmery sprays. And now that I did this, is the only thing I want to do.
And now we started a new Nuno addiction, huh?
Yes, yes. So I feel very lucky that as brand ambassador, Finavar sent us all the mica powders, so I can play and play and play with all the colors.
I really like the fact that they are in the sets, because when you have such a variety of choices and so many colors, I would struggle with picking the ones that I want to work with. And this way, they are already combined with in the sets, and all the colors in the set will go nicely together. So you already have those color combos created for you, and you don't have to think too much about at least that stage, because I overthink everything else. So I'm happy to not overthink colors. I'm pretty sure that I want some highlights. So I will go with dry brushing of white impasto paint.
Oh, Luis, you are amazing. She said, beautiful spray color, you will have started a trend. I need to make some now. Yes! So, I told you my favorite is white pearl, and I use it in almost all my projects. So I have to use it now.
So now you have to use it, you know that.
Yes, yes, here it is.
You realize that now when you said that, you will have to use it. Even if you didn't plan to do so, you will still.
Yeah. It's your fault. You asked me which one is my favorite.
Oh, so now it's my fault. Yeah, of course, blame me. Why?
So again, I place a little bit I put a little bit of the white pearl here, and I took a small soft brush, and I'm picking a little bit, and just rubbing it on my kitchen paper. So I remove the excess, and the wax is going in all the bristles. And you see, there is very little on my paintbrush, almost nothing. And very gently, I'm going to go on my focal point.
Okay, so I picked up a little bit of white acrylic paint on my brush, but it's a wrong brush, so let's take a new one. Okay, again, a little bit of white acrylic paint, and I will go over my elements. It will pick up all the texture that I have here and make some elements to help some elements to stand out a little bit more. I kind of dried my work, but not completely, because I will go over with a little bit of liquid acrylic anyway, because I don't want to have white edges. I just want to have a highlight. So we are building the effect up.
So it will be very weird if I apply the white pearl wax only on the focal. So I'm going to pick a little bit of wax with my finger, and I'm going to touch some of the most relevant areas to add this touch of white shimmer.
Okay.
Like, for example, in the dragonfly that otherwise is going to be lost in the composition.
Go here. Yeah. Yay. Okay. And now let's try it.
And I do it with my finger, because if I go with my paintbrush, I will add too much everywhere, and I just want touches in the veins of the leaves. Thank you, Juliet.
Okay.
And you
So
don't have to worry. Sorry, go, Olga.
no worries. Everything is dry, but it's very hot from the heat gun. So I have to wait a second before I will go with my liquid acrylics, because when the surface is warm, they will dry immediately. And I want to add very diluted paint here and there. So to have those nice natural stains. So I will wait a couple of seconds. While I'm waiting, I don't have mica powders, but I have glitters handy, and I think I will add a little bit of glitter to the bottom oops, to the bottom here where I have my metallic mushrooms.
So, if you see that you are missing some of the colors when adding others on top, as all of these products are permanent, I can always go on top of those and add the old ones. Like I feel I'm missing some of the colors in the girl, like it's now too pale. So I will add a little bit of the blue spray and the orange spray and see how it goes.
So I'm trying to match my glitters to my mushrooms. So actually, I have to use two sets because in set that is called winter, we have the glitter, but it's different purple, and that would be green. So now a little bit of free
Mine
gloss.
won't work so easily because my wax is quite fresh. So I will help myself a little bit with a paintbrush so I can place the color in the areas, the deeper areas where I don't have the wax.
Okay, so I'm applying the gloss gel, but I'm adding a little bit of water to it. I want it to be a little bit more fluid, and it happens that I don't have soft gel in gloss, and matte one will put the glitter because it will make it less shimmery, more dull, and I want that sparkle effect.
How is
Okay.
possible that you run out of that glossy gel?
I ran out of everything, and I will share the advice because I just did a really stupid mistake. When you are using glitter, turn off your fan. Just blow
And
it.
don't allow your cats in the room.
No, it's just me. It's just me. It's just me, all covered with glitter. I don't mind, but I'm pretty sure that my husband will mind, and some of it went up to his desk. So don't tell him that it was me. I will find a way to blame it on him later on. Okay. And all those leftovers of the flakes that I have here, I will pick them up and I will
Hi,
add them,
Mariana.
add the accent as well. Come on.
Okay, I also have some toppings to finish. These super old microbits in copper. Please, Finn, come with new toppings like this. And I think they will match very well the composition. So I'm going to pick my soft gloss gel. Remember, if you are adding toppings that are glossy, use glossy gel.
Remember, if you watching us right now, check if you don't run off the products because, yeah, I just got so used to the fact that I have them and they are handy that, you know, I didn't realize that I'm running so low. And actually, I'm running low on some of them for quite a time. It just somehow in the creative process, I'm always forgetting about restocking stuff. Okay, so I have a lot of glitter right now on my leg, and it would be cool to remove some of it. The composition is stable enough for me to do so, but I don't want to blow on it with anything because it will make everything fly away. Because look how much of the shimmer I actually packed here. And some of it is loose and wild, and it will go wild when I will start to mess with it. But as Nunu said, liquid acrylics can work as the sealant as well. So I will go back with my very favorite violet. If I will disappear, don't be offended. I just hear that the storm is starting, so I might lose a little bit of internet.
Did you
Just a
guys
little.
challenge each other to do each other's style? Ooh, that's scary. That's scary.
Does it? Okay, but how much do each other style? Because the style is
Yeah.
one thing, but is it we supposed to mimic each other's style of work? Because that will be torture for both of us. I have to
Yes.
clean my desk as I go, and Nunu will have to apply everything with her fingers until she have the gloves for
No, no,
product.
I will have an attack. That's impossible.
And it's a funny thing because I took a couple classes with Nunu and I did my projects and I did follow the instructions quite closely, but still my outcome is way different than hers. Though I followed the style, I followed the instructions, the outcome was different.
Okay, I just have to add these here.
Okay.
Hi, but I want to change it a little bit. So let's add a little bit of the wax. It's almost dry. My wax is almost dry, but it still works. And I will try to make it match with the rest of the composition. Just but adding a tiny bit.
I grab a little bit of clear wax because clear wax will activate the one that is already dry on your project.
No, it's fine. It was dry on my palette.
Okay. You can also warm it up because Finn's waxes are beeswax based. So if you warm them up, it will activate them again.
Hola, Mari.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Dina. Hi, Bella.
Which Bella? Which Bella?
Belinda.
Ooh, Belinda. What she's doing here? She's on the wedding. What are you doing here? You are on the wedding. Go, drink, dance, send us.
Drink again.
Don't eat sugar, but drink a lot. Okay, so I'm adding the purple stain because the acrylic would come off from my glass if I will not scrape it off. If I will just leave it to dry, it will stay maybe not permanent because you can scrape it off, but it will hold enough for it to show with my floating numbers. And I think I will be done. And I can't believe that I'm done first because I'm the one who never finished the project.
Okay. It's burning, but I want to.
I need more brown. I always need more brown. I thought that I will skip
We are
brown,
done.
but I can't skip brown. I can't skip brown.
I know you can't skip brown. Skip.
I just
Everybody go.
can't.
You have to finish because you have a class in like 7 minutes.
No, stay. I will post on Facebook that it will be a little bit delayed, and more than half of the classroom is sitting right now on the chat.
Okay. So I can completely finish my project. Thank you for that.
No worries, no worries.
I can't believe I made my project in such a record time for me.
Tomorrow we will lie and we will say that we did them in 1 hour. Okay. So I'm pretty much done. I will have to put something light in the background so you can see how it looks. Where is something what? Okay, I will steal something from Matt.
Hola, Aurelia. So these are too big. Okay, let me check. But I think they are like too big. You have made that are a little bit smaller.
So more or less like that, it will look on the wall. Just glare will be not so visible. And I'm not in the frame now. Ah, yes, now I am. And I will show you the project up close because it's very sparkly and you don't see that from far away.
I just need some seconds, some few seconds, and I will do. But make yourself big screen. Wait.
No, I will make both of us big screen at the end. Okay. I'm amazed about how sparkly and metallic looking it is. Okay, let's play with the lights. Is it better? No, it's not better. Okay, how cup light? Yeah, that one. And on my wall, it will look more or less like that. That chain I will move on the top, and I think that it will look nice. And I'm quite happy with myself. I did the project during the live stream. Probably tomorrow I will add something to it, but maybe I will be able to hold it back. How to share the screen again? Oh my god, I can see so
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. Okay, I'm finished. I'm finished.
But don't rush. Don't rush. We have time. We have time.
I'm not rushing. I'm super excited how it came. I'm super, super happy. So I want to put together the main product I use.
Okay, Aurelia says, brilla mucho, Olga. Grazie, molto grazie.
It means that it's super sparkly, Olga.
I take it as a compliment, so
Yes,
grazie.
it's a compliment. Will you leave us the list of products, please? Yes, of course, we will.
Yes, we will add it with the post because actually either of us knew what exactly we will use, I
Yeah.
think. At least in my case, I had no bloody clue what actually I will use.
Okay, guys. So this is my project finished. I absolutely love it. Like really, it's one of my best projects for Finava.
It looks really cool, and I like that goddess at front, that round cabochon with a beautiful face. Absolutely, absolutely stunning.
I will add a little bit of the white pearl wax on the plate when it's completely dry and adhere to the project. But basically, this is it.
Do it again because it's a shimmery, so you have to tilt it at different angles so we can admire how beautifully
Yeah.
that white pearl looks like. Because that highlight on the lady is white pearl. Is a
Wait a second, my camera is going crazy because I
worries.
have
It will stabilize itself.
no. So, mm,
Mm-hmm.
I love this part. It's super sparkly,
Yeah.
and you see that how it mixed. This part, look, it made a little bit of green when the orange and the blue mix, but it's so pretty. So I did a scent.
I really like the natural blend. And it was really cool way of using mica because mica is beautiful and wonderful product, but sometimes it's scary because you just order the product and you get a bunch of powders and it can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you are a beginner to to know how to use it and what to do with it. And that way of applying the product is really, really cool. Thank you so much for a live stream, Nunu and Olga. Thank you, gorgeous Nunu. And all
Thank you so much, guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Olga, for joining me this month.
that was super fun, and definitely we have to do the redo
Yes.
on some point because I really like the speed that you are working at.
I was like, I felt myself like in amphetamines or something because I was super speedy all the time. I think it's because you were talking, so I didn't have to talk and check the chat. So I was just focusing on working fast so I can catch you.
Thank you so much. We get purple hearts and the mushroom. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank
And
you, guys.
cards from Louise because in studio you don't see the all the emojis, I think. Mm, Ella says, thank you both. I will watch again later. And Bella says, look deliciously grungy, Nunu.
Thank you, guys. So have a good weekend and see you very soon.
Soon and see you soon. And check out the group time to time because we, not only we, but we ambassadors and designers often go live in group, and it's always something fun. And there is so many styles. Ours are kind of similar, but in the group we have people with all kinds of styles from plain and simple and shabby to super heavy and grungy, so everyone can find something nice for themselves.
And you can actually go to the top of the group and click in the three dots or something like that to get all the notifications. So you will get a notification every time any of us goes live in the group, including Finabar.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's everything.
So I'm wrapping us up. Thank you guys for
Thank
joining
you.
me. And thank you, Nunu. It was amazing evening.
Yeah, it was. Bye.
Bye.